Live from the Texas Cheerlickers Studios. It's in the building with Mike Taylor and Rudy J.
Yes, we have returned. We have returned. For some of y'all, it has been 3 days.
That's right. I forgot about that.
Some of y'all did not see Friday's show because it was a members-only edition. I don't know how many people got pissed off over that. Probably some. I think there was a couple of people in the chat that said, when we said that Friday's show was going to be members-only, there was a couple, that's bullshit. That's bullshit, man. Bullshit.
Did they? I missed that.
Bullshit. Well, become a member. Welcome in. This is the free edition for all you freeloaders and all you members. Hello, it's in the building. How we doing?
What up?
Everybody good?
What up, though?
Halloween went well?
Sure.
Cool. I saw you with Tina on Friday night.
She helped out I called it Psych Turner.
Oh, okay.
It was Psych. It was Psych Turner, but when when I put the Tina sauce on it, it was like, oh, okay, I get it.
Rudy was Ike Turner and Mrs. Rudy was Tina, but I told, who did I tell? Somebody, my girlfriend. I'm like, yeah, she's going to be Tina. And Nina's like, is she going to have a black eye? Poor Ike Turner.
That's all you remember for now.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Those two ate a lot of good, sweet music together while all that was going on, and then she finally just got sick of it. So was What's Love Got to Do with it about him? Like, even though I love this motherfucker, he's so bad for me.
It turned into...
It was kind of like
It turned into an Ike bashing story.
Okay.
And rightfully so.
Yeah.
It was a bad guy.
Yeah.
But, it's supposed to be about Tina and her fight, or her come up and fighting through Ike, and then going on to become a global star. But what we all took from it was, gosh, Ike was an ass.
Yeah. And he was a woman beater.
Yeah, and a drug addict.
An asshole.
Yeah.
You can make awesome music, do great art, and just be a terrible human being.
Yeah, Ike felt like he was the star, but he found out, you may have wrote some great tunes, but Tina was the talent.
Yeah, right, and he just couldn't deal with that.
No.
I would love to ride coattails with somebody else, and I just kind of chill with them and play guitar and help write tunes.
Ain't got to do nothing.
I know.
That's the American dream, making money without having to do anything.
Yeah, I know. Then she found her a white boy and got happy.
Yeah. Did she stay with him forever? She was with him forever.
She was with that dude for a long time.
Yeah.
He was thrilled to be with her. Mm-hmm. He didn't mind being.
He was smart enough to understand. Let me fall back.
Yeah, he had money. He didn't care.
Yeah.
Bouquet, how did it work out with your up dog costume Friday night?
It was fantastic. Great times.
Great time. What did y'all do anything?
Yeah, we went to a Halloween party on Saturday night where I watched the World Series game in a corner by myself.
All right.
You were that guy.
Of course. Right. I took over the TV for a while. They put their foot down, and then I transitioned to corner watcher. It was a great time, and my lips got polluted.
Good.
You got drunk? Where'd you go? Oh, Friday you didn't
Friday
go.
We didn't do anything, because we had a party Saturday night. We got invited to a party at a very nice home. I mean, if I were guessing, San Antonio, including the yard and everything, and the tennis court and the basketball goal they have in the back, that was probably a $3 million house I found myself in. And like him, though, I found a place where they had this beautiful TV set up in the middle of their sitting room. It was Game 7. I had to.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. And I had Colonel Taylor for the first time. EH, my bad, which was great.
Is that a drink or a person?
EH Taylor, I've had them all.
It's a drink. How much of that bottle? I sent you on a photo of what I was drinking. How much would you say that bottle is?
It depends. It depends on which one it was.
I see how that I can't get into the makes and the models. I just know it tastes.
Yeah, because there's a small batch, there's a single barrel, there's a barrel proof.
That was small batch.
Small batch is like $60.
Oh, okay. That ain't nothing.
Yeah, the small batch is 60, 70.
I thought it was something fancy.
It is, but it's not the single barrel or the barrel proof. But small batch is still $70, $60, $70 for a bottle of juice is, to me, is expensive.
For sure. And it's only the small one too. Yeah. Like it was a big old
No, it's still great juice.
Yeah. Had a good time. Snuck out early. Our dog has gotten sick. Yeah, major uh-oh. We just we have 2 old dogs. One was 12 years old, and we had to put him down early September, like September the 2nd.
Yes.
So it's been 2 months. No, 1 month. Been 1 month.
No, 2. It's been 2 now.
Okay. Yeah. So the other dog is 13.
Which happens a lot, actually.
And this last week, I haven't said anything, but our other dog has really taken a very terrible turn with her health. She's 13 years old. She's a big old huge thing. Her breed normally lasts between 9 and 10, 11 years.
Is that the one that likes black dudes?
She loves the black man.
She did.
Loves the black man. So much so, we're watching the news yesterday. We're watching CBS Sunday Morning News on Sunday morning. I've been watching that since I was a kid.
Damn.
You don't ever watch CBS Sunday Morning News? They have great interviews. So they had George Clooney on there. And so they're doing the preview, like the host, what's her name? Jane Pauley, Hall of Fame broadcaster. She's going through, okay, coming up on the show, we've got this and this. We sit down with George Clooney at his home in Lake Como, Italy, and talk about George Clooney things because he has a movie out. And our dog's watching. I'm not kidding. As soon as they showed him, she farted real loud. She ain't got no time for George Clooney. White man.
Great looking white man.
And then all of us, like last week, they had a piece on, I think it was Damon Wayans. She perked up, walked over to the screen and was just staring at it. See, I was told dogs were colorblind, not ours.
Oh, yeah.
She prefers the black man.
She did give me some love when I came
Rudy
to your house
over,
a few times.
She would not leave. We had to force her to the other room and shut the door because she wanted to get up underneath you. Well, dude, she has taken a massive turn.
That sucks.
A massive turn. If she weren't 13, we're sad. It sucks. But we just went through this, and so it's like, it's weird because it was like the fear of the unknown before the first dog, because we hired this really nice company that will come to your house
and do it there.
Rather, I don't want that dog on some metal slab and a damn vet
and take it to the car.
Cold ass hospital. These dogs, she's confused, doesn't know where she's at, what's going on. So we had someone come to the house. It's not cheap, but it was way easier and way more comfortable that we did it at home in his bed, in our house, surrounded by all of us. Well, tomorrow is that day for the other dog.
Are y'all going to take her to the same place he's at?
Yeah, probably bury him next to it. Well, this one, so she's so big, we're going to have her cremated, right? But we're going to bury the ashes up by the other dog.
You're not keeping them in the condo?
No, we're not doing that. No, we're going to get rid of them. Nina's freaked out by that. Creeps her out.
Yeah.
She's creeped out that my mother is still in my closet.
I forgot about that.
I still have my mom.
We went to Corpus twice and you didn't put it in the dang ocean.
So I was gonna dump my mother's ashes in the Gulf of Mexico,
right?
In Corpus Christi, because my mom loved Corpus Christi so much in the 80s when we lived there. And I've gone twice in the last 2 months, and both times forgot my mother.
Yeah. No, I think the first time you had her with you. I
brought her with me and still forgot to put her in the ocean.
Yeah, you forgot.
Yeah, I left her in the trunk of the car. So at some point, I need to figure this out. So all that to be said, Nina don't want them ashes in the house. So tomorrow, I am not going to be on the show.
I don't know if I will be. Tomorrow's voting day. My kids are out of school.
If y'all want to take election day off, we can. It just so happens that she really should. Hey, if we could have gotten them to come over Saturday night, man, we would have. So we get home from this party Saturday. The World Series just ended.
It was late.
It was late. And I took her out she has to go out every 3 hours. She's old. She can't hold her bowels anymore. It's bad. I thought she died on me out in the yard Saturday night. I'm walking her and she collapsed, Rudy. Literally collapsed. She's in pain. She can't walk. Her back legs are shot. She has lost all the muscle. She got no butt at all. It's her time. She's way older than her breed normally lasts. She's had a wonderful life. But tomorrow is going to suck. and so I will be out. Y'all want to just take the day off?
All right.
We can.
We'll discuss.
That's up
production
to y'all.
meeting.
All right, guys. I'm out. So but we're gonna make up for it today. Sorry to be so long-winded. We got this show. We have a members-only show, and we got Cowboys post-game show coming up tonight.
Oh, damn!
After the game. Are you
Yeah.
remember? Okay, you good?
Yeah.
Okay. So tonight we got Cowboys and Cardinals, and so we will have a Cowboys post-game show presented by Price Chevrolet of Pleasanton tonight when the game is over. So we have a lot to do today. You get 3 shows out of us today. So if y'all want to skip tomorrow, I think you're entitled to do so. I'll let y'all make that decision. But I got to be there for my lady. Tomorrow's going to suck. Anyway, good morning. It was a fine weekend, but coming to grips with, okay, this is it. Too much.
You're one step closer to empty nesters.
Well, we're trying to look, okay, selfishly, I ain't going to have no more dog hair in my house. I got 35 rugs on my hardwood floor because she just can't hold her bowels anymore. We can get rid of them rugs. We can be spontaneous now. Me and Nina have not been able to do anything really without lots of worry, where like she's gone to New York twice to see her son. I didn't get a chance to go. I couldn't. Someone had to watch the damn dog. So now we'll be able to do things. We got freedom, but it just comes at the expense of losing her, and it sucks. So that's where we are. 2 months after I put down my other homie. Tomorrow we got to put down homegirl. So let's talk football and taco sauce or whatever you want to distract, because it's a shitty scene in my house right now. Shitty scene, yo. How we doing, Bouquet? Everybody good? Everybody good? Let's gather around. You want to donate to the show via the Super Chat? Please feel free to do so. We already had a guy give us $20 earlier. I don't think he's a member, but he gave us money.
I think Geechee's a member.
Okay, Geechee SA. No freeloading. $20 in here. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. If y'all want to join that, here's the thing. If you don't want to become a member and you want to pay us that way, that's fine. But it makes us look better if you become a member. It really does. Just saying. So it's your choice. It's your money. But if you want to give us some of it, we're happy to take it off your hands via the Super Chat. You can also buy us coffee in the buymeacoffee.com link that no doubt Bouquet will link. And if you do want to become a member, if you're not already one, we got a members only coming up today. They're only $6.99 a month. So
members only show today. That's 2 shows in a row.
Correct. It's the cost of a venti coffee a month to get all of the members only exclusive swag and the members only shows that
venti.
We do.
Isn't that medium or small?
Venti's the big, huge one.
So that's a
at
large.
Starbucks. Venti. It means 20, right? Doesn't venti mean 20 in Italian?
Does it?
The 20 ounce, yeah. So they have the tall, grande, and venti.
How's make any the grande sense not the large?
Makes no sense whatsoever.
Yeah.
Makes no sense at all. At all. Shout out to Tea Time Aloha from Hawaii. Tea Time watches every morning in real time. At least she's only 4 hours difference now. Because they don't have daylight savings time out in Hawaii like we do.
Early punch for daylight savings.
Dude, what time did you wake up Sunday morning? Do you remember?
6.
All right. Was it 6 for real or 6 to your body?
No, it was 6 to. It was legit 6, but my body thought it was 7.
Right.
So yeah, I got up at 6. Like,
yeah.
All right, let's do this. And I was like, oh damn, time went back. It used to be. I was telling my buddy at Texas Cheer Liquor in our 20s, that fallback was great because we're at the bar, we're at the club, and the DJ.
Roll it back. 3,
it's
2,
still 1. We got another hour.
Yeah, shot.
Bro, I didn't see it. Daylight saving or the time fallback saw the back of my eyelids. I was in bed Saturday night. I didn't do anything. I did Friday night party, but I guess it's an hour extra sleep. But I hated getting dark at 6. It makes me gloomy. Makes me feel down.
I didn't get any extra sleep because my ass woke up this morning at 4:45. Because normally I wake up at 5:45.
Yeah, I normally get up at 5:45.
My body clock naturally woke my ass up today at 4:45. I'm like, son of a biz.
That's what time I get up, 5:45.
Man, so they've talked about getting rid of daylight savings time. I don't like this. I like the long days.
I like the 8 o'clock.
Want this.
Especially golfing. When you can get the real now, what are they called? What's the late tea times called? Twilight.
Yeah.
No, Twilight's done.
No,
because you're about 5:30. You really can't see the ball anymore.
Would y'all be good with going to the way it is in the summer all year long?
I love it.
Me too.
I hate it dark at 6.
Sucks. we're going to have naturally shorter days anyway because of the rotation of the Earth. Not to get all scientific, but the days are naturally shorter. It's going to get darker earlier in the winter without the changing of the time.
Yeah.
Why can't we just go back to the other time? It sucks.
It's stupid.
We're going to New York. I'm going to New York for Thanksgiving. It gets dark in New York this time of the year at 4.
Who wants
It's
that?
ridiculous.
Who wants that?
No one, because they're so far up there.
Yeah, I don't want that.
Ass. So I'm beaten down by the clock. Totally beaten down. But we're only 4 hours difference in Hawaii, so it makes it easier to talk to my little twinsies.
That's a good point.
All right, I want to roll through the new. There a lot of shit went on over the weekend.
A lot.
Cowboys too. A lot. I don't know. You got a little production value in there, Bouquet. Maybe a little production value.
Let me hear what he picks.
And while he sets it up, we got big breaking news today.
What?
Major breaking news.
What?
I mean, like on an epic level. Ladies and gentlemen, I feel like a head coach just got a 5-star recruit. In the building, proudly presents our newest partner.
Oh, that's right.
Olympus Solar. That's a kick-ass logo, too. Look at that. Look at that.
Love it.
Thank you to Olympus Solar in conjunction with GC Roofing. They partnered up with this badass solar company. It is Olympus, all right? They hold all the required licenses possible in the state of Texas. Board certified folks. They've been in business since 2013. Puro San Antonio company, Olympus. Tons of experience in the solar field.
Turn it down a little bit.
Their crews, the guys on their crew, have a combined 90 years putting solar on houses. So if you call GC Roofing and you wind up getting a new roof, hire Olympus to come in there and put solar. You might as well go all the way. We had Cohen Stokes did the double package a couple of weeks ago, did he not?
Yes.
Got the new roof and then had the solar installed. Olympus Solar. Born and raised in San Antonio, Texas, serving the greater South Texas area, including the Texas Hill Country, there is no substitution for quality service at Olympus Solar. 210-236-8314 or OlympusElectric210.com and GC Services, who also helps bring the Cowboy postgame show every week. They're a partner. They do business together. GC Services Roofing, 210-347-0426. Welcome to Olympus Solar.
And again, I think one of the reoccurring themes on this show is doing business not only with, good businesses, but good people. And had a chance to meet one of the owners Wednesday out at a golf course that's not paying us, so they shall remain nameless. But shout out to my man David. Good time. It was his first time ever playing golf.
Picked a hell of a course to start.
Yeah, he picked a hell of a course to start. But so shout out to David. Appreciate your business. Look forward to a long and prosperous merger.
Absolutely.
Shout out to Olympus. Shout out to David and his family. And
thank you, man.
Hopefully your brother's doing better.
Shout out to Russ from GC Services.
What up, Russ?
He is he's the conduit.
He's the orchestrator.
He is the orchestrator.
Yeah.
And I gave him 2 free live spots for being the orchestrator this week. And he's got a couple of in the building t-shirts coming his way. Thank you, Russ. Appreciate that very much. All right. Said last week the Spurs were due for a loss, and maybe even a good thing.
You said they needed a thumping. They got a thumping last night.
They did, boy. So Victor Wembanyama had an off night. I wonder if the 2 days off messed up their mojo. They were rolling.
I think we're about, because he's like, of course the first 2 years is like the Spurs weren't good. He was shooting a lot of threes. And even though we're early on into his 3rd season, Mike, I feel like Victor is going to hit this portion of his career a lot fast. I remember when Kawhi went through this. I remember when Kobe went through this. This portion of your career where you're seeing doubles and triples. You get double teamed, you get triple teamed, and it's like, okay, it's a part of the maturation of the superstar. And I know I'm giving Vic the superstar status a lot earlier than we give it to most, but I think he is a superstar. I think he's the face of the league. But I thought Phoenix last night did a great job of sending the double team at him, sending the triple team at him early. And Victor, for the first time, looked confused because, again, like the first 2 years, he was playing on the perimeter. Mm-hmm. This year he's trying to get more elbow extended, and when they were sending that double, he looked a little lost and he looked frustrated. It showed, and it affected the entire team. Castle is bickering back and forth with Booker. He looked frustrated. It was their first time they had some frustrations. They were never going to go 82-0.
Nope.
It's fine.
And
it's fine. But Victor's got to learn to play this way.
That's the first decent team they played. Just saying. And they got their ass kicked.
Fair.
Vic only had 9 points last night.
Unacceptable.
Dylan Harper got hurt. And the Spurs team defense, which I've been infatuated
Me too.
with, loving them.
I'm more impressed by that than anything else I've seen from them.
Gave up a $130 last night. Man, that ain't cool.
No.
Vic's allowed to have an off night.
He is.
People are allowed to get injured. That's some bullshit giving up 130 points. I don't like that. That ain't good. This thing should never give up more than 120. They're too good on team defense. If you give up a $130, and I want to give the other team their propers, and everybody gets paid, it's the NBA. Man, you can't give up 130 points in the game. That sucks. That ain't good at all. That's not good. But losses can be good.
That's all fine. It's fine. They'll be fine. I'm not worried. I'm not panicking. It's just, okay, now this is something that Vic has to work on.
Yeah. And the Spurs still, they're indubitably young. They are inexperienced. They're just a bunch of babies. They're really good.
Really good.
And last night, it's what happens when you have an off night. They tried to crawl back in it, but it just wasn't going to happen. Looks like a really badly sprained calf muscle for Dylan Harper.
I hate that.
Which is unfortunate because he was off to such a good start.
I hated that because and even last night, to me, he was the best player on the floor.
Yeah.
Before he grabbed that calf. And calves, we can talk Tri-City Pain about this. They're tricky because you're out a couple weeks, you come back, you're like, oh, I'm good. And then you take one step to the left that's different than the last few steps, and now the calf is strained again. So knowing the Spurs, they'll handle this delicately, as they have with De'Aaron Fox and Sohan. But it sucks because I feel like he's got his rhythm and he's got his legs under him and he's got his tempo down. So that part sucked more than the 30-point beat down or 20-point beat down.
Well, I don't know how long he's going to be out. It may be a minute. Makes Mitch's job easier. How are you going to get D. Fox back in? How are you going to fit D. Fox back in? Well, we know now.
Yeah.
De'Aaron Fox, Mayday. Mayday. I get that they are being overly over the top cautious with their cautiousness. But we lost an important cat last night, maybe for a minute. We don't need him to get on in the court. They got 2 more days off today and tomorrow. They play the Lakers in L.A. on Wednesday. And a dude that knows a lot about calf strains is Luka Doncic.
Is that the Lakers or is that the Celtics West? Oh, them white boys doing out there balling. Oh, them white boys. They got 3 white boys out there balling. Oh, hey, this is Celtics West.
Thank God for the Europeans. It's elevated the white guy game.
Hey, man.
Do we get credit for the Croatians and the Montavians and the
Slavics? You can have those.
Get credit?
They white.
Okay.
You can have them.
You get credit for Luol Deng and people like that. Hakeem Olajuwon.
Yeah, you can have them. That's a fair draft pick.
Y'all remember Luol Deng? Whatever happened to him?
Well, Danny Ferry hated him.
Yeah, African. Shout out to him.
Yo, relax. Relax, sir. Austin Reeves said he thinks he's the first player to throw a lob to a father and son. He's thrown a lob to LeBron and he threw a lob to Bronny. He said, I have to be the first guy to throw a lob to father and son.
I'm loving these memes I've been seeing. Oh, Lakers trio combines for 60. Luka had 30. And Austin had 28. Bronny had 2.
Yes, you've seen those?
Yeah. Or like Luka has 42. And then Reeves has 28. Bronny has 0. They the 3-man team. They combine. Bronny ain't never gonna be able to. He ain't never gonna be able to get out from underneath that.
It's a problem. It's an issue. But yeah, when do we play them? Wednesday, right?
Wednesday night. And Rudy and I have agreed to go on post game with the Baseline Bums on Wednesday night when the game is over. I'm like, what time's this sumbitch tip off? I think it's a 9:00 tip.
That's fine.
I might still be getting over my dog by Wednesday night. Well, I'll let y'all know. No, I'll do it, man. My word's my word.
Now
I'll do it, even though it's a late game.
Now, Mike, you made an announcement on X.
Yes, sir.
That you officially ditched YouTube TV.
Oh, I have. Yes, I did do that over the
weekend. Did they piss you off that bad, or you just like, hey, I got to watch the Spurs? Like, what made you come to? You just hated these trillion-dollar companies going back and forth, so you said F them both?
Yeah, and look, I know that I wound up just going with Disney anyway.
Oh, okay.
But Disney owns half the world.
Disney owns us.
That's not the reason. What happened is, Disney has told YouTube, yeah, you're going to have to pay us more money to keep ESPN and all of our subsidiaries and the SEC network, which Disney owns.
Damn.
And YouTube's like, no, we're good. We're not going to pay you anymore for ESPN. So Disney's like, fuck you, we're taking them off. And I lost ESPN last week because I have YouTube. I had YouTube. I lost ESPN. I lost ESPN 2, 3, and News, and Ocho, and Cinco, and all that. And I lost the W, and I lost the SEC network. I love the SEC network. And I can't, it's the football season. I'm not going to miss games because
you wouldn't be able to watch Monday Night Football.
That's right. The billionaires we lost ABC.
Yeah.
The billionaires at YouTube and the billionaires at Disney are bitching and haggling. I'm out. So we switched to Hulu, which is owned by Disney. So Disney winds up getting I don't give a damn about that. I can't miss games, and I ain't fucking around with YouTube. Fuck them. Yeah. You should have capitulated. You should have paid Disney what they wanted. I bet YouTube lost a shit ton of subscriptions.
Oh no, you weren't the only person I saw make that announcement.
Yeah,
but I love Mike. Mike tagged YouTube. Hey, YouTube TV, fuck off.
Bye, Felicia. It's the middle of football season.
He got to see Troy's pretty face tonight. You don't want to.
I know.
You know.
I get one Troy game a year on Cowboys, and I'm not gonna miss that shit. I'm gonna get racist real quick. You ready?
Oh boy.
The people that run YouTube are from India. I think they underestimated the power of the football fan in America. I'll bet you within the week we're gonna have a deal.
They will.
Too bad. I'm not going back. Yeah. You know what a hassle it is to cancel something?
How was it?
Oh my God. I almost had to threaten to drive to Palo Alto where the YouTube's situated and
fight somebody.
Yes, fight somebody. Might have made a terroristic threat, but I don't want to say that on the show. No, don't say it on the show.
Even though this call may be recorded.
Yeah. They make it so effing hard to cancel anything. You know how it is.
Have you ever tried to cancel a gym membership? Why?
Oh my God.
Who? Where? You will still going to take this next coming up payment, and then you can't leave until February 30th.
They hit you with $50 off, $40 off.
Even though they say no contract. Yeah. You try to leave, you find out you are in a contract.
Full disclosure, Nina's the one that canceled it. She wanted to. I didn't have to go through the hassle, but I did threaten them. I was in the background with her, because they don't want you to. They come up with all these different incentives and what if we knock $20 off a month? No, fuck you. You should have been 20. The fact that you're willing to knock $20 off now means you could have given it to us $20 cheaper this whole time.
It's like it reminds me of that scene in Boiler Room, classic film, where shit's hitting the fan and they're like, nobody's selling. Mm-hmm. Nobody's selling. I don't care who they are. And he calls and he's like, hey man, I want to sell. Let's get back on the effing phone. That's what YouTube's going through over the weekend. Like, hey, keep everybody. Offer $20 off. We're not canceling anybody. It's like an episode. It's like the scene in Boiler Room.
Yeah, F that. Cannot stand these people try to guilt trip you, give you all these incentives, keep connecting you to another department.
Yeah.
F off. So, but the long story short, after having gone through all that rigmarole to cancel, I don't give a shit if YouTube is $5 a month and they have all the Disneys. Fuck it.
Yeah.
It was too much of a pain in the ass to cancel. We're Hulu people now. I got Hulu TV. It's great. And I should have been Hulu all this time because Hulu is way better than YouTube. Hulu has all the different series and movies and regular TV all right there. Where YouTube, you had to scramble a bit to get to all that shit. So, hello, Hulu. And if Hulu pisses me off, I'll cancel their ass and go to Ding Dong or
whatever,
Buttlick or whatever the next hot app is. So glad you brought that up. That was a dramatic Friday night.
Yeah,
trying to cancel with their asses. My lady knows. She's like, my husband's got to see football. It's his job. We're canceling.
Yeah, I let my wife
transferring me to departments. Yeah, because I get mad and I get redneck.
Yeah,
I'm in the background. Tell them motherfuckers I'll go up there. I'll put an IED over the fence, And she's like, hey, dude.
You got to relax.
Yeah, I got mad.
This is recorded.
I've been drinking. It's all good. Mike Check A's in the building. Mickey Mouse about to find out the Cowboys are a hell of a lot bigger than Jimmy Kimmel. No shit.
Mike
You do not F with football fan. In the middle of the season, you going to let them? Okay. Bye.
And a must win.
Adios, YouTube. Never again. Ain't like I don't have YouTube. Just don't have YouTube TV.
Right.
F them. All right. Tonight, we got Monday Night Football. Thank you, Bouquet. Thank you.
Thank you, man.
Monday Night Football tonight, as you mentioned.
Fade out.
You picked the Cardinals on Friday, didn't you?
Yes.
All right. Now, they've announced last night that Jacoby Brissett's going to start at quarterback for Arizona.
I'm taking the Cowboys.
All right. They say Kyler has a role in this game tonight. He's just not going to start.
What's his role?
I don't know. He's going to run some Wildcat.
It's going to be Chris Leak, Tim Tebow?
Maybe. I don't know. Allen's own Kyler Murray has missed 2 games for the Cardinals with it was a foot. I want to say maybe a sore foot. And he's about 80%, but they don't want to risk him going out for the year. And so they're going to run with the veteran backup Jacoby Brissett, who's not terrible. He's serviceable backup. And we talk about the Cowboys defense.
That's true.
Serviceable could be Pro Bowl level, depending on who shows up for Dallas. Cooper Beebe is expected to be back at center for the Cowboys offense, which is good because, again, they need 35 to win every week. And so the more bodies they get back on offense, the better. Everything's still there for the Cowboys, man. You got a very beatable Cardinals team tonight. You're really good at home. The trade deadline's tomorrow. You got to bye this coming week. Then you play the Raiders. There ain't no reason why they shouldn't win tonight.
5-4-1, right?
Yeah,
Is that 5-4-1?
You get a win tonight. You got the bye week, and you got the Raiders, who are horrible. There's no reason the Cowboys can't get right back to the momentum they had before they got curb stomped last week in Denver.
Yeah. I feel like that week, Max Crosby, there's this urban legend that when Brent Barry was a Sonic, he goes over to Pop and whispers, "Get me out of here." and next thing you know, they traded for him. I have a feeling Max Crosby may make a play on the Cowboys sideline.
Well,
and let Shotty know, hey, get me out of here.
They know his number. So we found out 2 weeks ago that Dallas had called the Raiders about Max Crosby.
Mm-hmm.
And what we were told was Max told the Raiders, no, I don't want to be traded. And the Raiders said, no, he don't want to be traded, and that was that. However, Max went on on Twitter last night after yet another Raiders defeat. He may have had a change of heart. Max wrote last night, Colleyville's own Max Crosby, who grew up 20 minutes from Jerry World. He wrote, Raider Nation, I love y'all with everything in my heart and soul. Y'all deserve better. Stay as one. It will change. Some people took that as a farewell, maybe. Just saying. One guy replied and wrote, start looking at homes in Dallas, bro. This is your goodbye. Welcome to Dallas. Even Raiders fans were like, we don't deserve you. One dude, a Raider fan, wrote, you deserve better, Max. You got to demand a trade. This organization will always be a shit show with howdy-doody as an owner. Get the hell out of Vegas as fast as you can and go get you a ring. Problem is he going to get a ring with a Cowboy?
No. No.
But he'll do some more winning, though.
Yeah.
That's the thing. With Trey Hendrickson, you ain't at least with the Cowboys, you have a puncher's chance to go to the postseason. You ain't doing shit in Cincinnati, but having to live in Cincinnati. Mad Max has a chance to come home, live where his mama lives. We'll see. The deadline is tomorrow.
Along with voting day.
Because in typical NFL fashion, we talk about this all the time. Those assholes at the National Football League, I guess I should hate this.
They make it about them.
Everything is about them. Even national elections are about them. When should we have the trade deadline this season? Well, let's see.
Who can we interrupt?
What big giant news cycle can we get in the way of? Oh, yeah, let's do it on National Election Day on November the 4th. So tomorrow not only is the election.
Couldn't do it on the 5th, Roger?
Which is a very historical day in San Antonio. It is also the NFL trade deadline tomorrow. And my hot sports opinion is, Where the fuck have the Cowboys been in trade talks already? I keep being told that they're burning the phones. They ain't burning the phones that much because I'm seeing other teams make deals already. Maybe they've decided it's going to be Max Crosby or Trey Hendrickson or bust. I would say that's horseshit. Well, I would go. They just need new people. I don't care if they're all pro or not. I
think even though we're trying here to look at the glass half full, like, hey, the NFC is kind of wide open. You never know. To me, if they don't do anything by tomorrow, they fully. In their minds, they like, hey, you know what? We're not going to LA this year. So let's just use these 4 picks and go full-blown Jimmy Johnson, get 4 defensive guys in the draft over the next 2 years and rebuild from there. And why give it away for a Max Crosby or Henderson who isn't going to put us over the hump? Let's just blow it up, start from scratch. That, to me, if they don't do anything by tomorrow, I feel like that's the route they're going, and I can't say I disagree with that.
The message to your room would be, we don't think you are going to win much this year.
Right.
And if you're Dak Prescott,
it sucks for you.
I know you're getting paid a lot of money every week, but tough titties. Because having 4 draft picks in 2 years is a pretty darn good way to build your team. I'm not going to be mad, but if I've been demanding them make a trade because all they say is, we're all in. I still fully believe this team has what it takes to do everything
Jerry don't
we
mind
want.
lying to our faces.
He does not. You're right about that. Again, and another quote is, just because I say it don't mean I mean it. He said that years ago. I've never forgotten that.
Which is insane to say out loud.
Just because I say it don't mean I mean it. At least he's being honest. Yeah. I bullshit y'all all the time. Meanwhile, the frickin' Eagles have made 3 trades since Wednesday. Somehow the Eagles are able to pay everybody, rack up picks for trades like this. Somehow the Eagles are always capable of bringing in people. The Eagles have brought in veteran linebacker Jalen Phillips this morning from Miami. They sent a 3rd-round draft pick to the Dolphins for Phillips, who has 26 sacks in 3 years. A very solid starting linebacker. Cowboys have the worst linebacking crew, if not in the NFC, maybe in the entire NFL.
No, it's in the entire NFL.
Probably so. And so they sent a 3rd-round pick for Jalen Phillips, who will start for them next week when they play. Meanwhile, we're sitting up here with Jack Sanborn, who's not even playing because he's hurt, and Dick Flees at corner and Run My Cheeks at safety. I just show me that you give a shit at all about this team. You can still keep your 1s. Trade a 6 for another corner. I don't care if he sucks. They need new people. They need different human beings out there for them.
Yeah.
These human beings are not it.
No, they're not.
Yeah.
They're not it.
All right, you want to do some punching?
Why not?
Get a little violent. Let's do some punching here on In the Building on Love You Hard TV.
Now, it's time for People I Want to Punch on In the Building.
All right, People I Want to Punch, as always, presented by the law office of Orlando Kell. If you are in need of a family lawyer, Orlando Kell should be your guy. Rudy, who you punching today and why?
Ja Morant.
Ja Morant, that's a good one.
Yeah, acting like a petulant child. Ask the coaching staff. Why did y'all play so bad? Because they said they want to bench me. They rather not play me. And has gotten himself suspended 1 game for conduct detrimental to the team. Ja's a really, really, really special talent. I'm not knocking the guy. But, this is a new coaching staff or whatever. I get it. There's some kinks to be ironed out, but there's a way to handle it when you're one of the faces of Nike, you're one of the faces of the league, you're the face of Memphis sports, hell, for that matter. Still got a lot of growing up to do. I get it. You're early 20s, you got $300-something million. I get it, but it still doesn't mean you can't get punched. And sometimes I just look at him, shake my head, and just punch him in the face because he acts like an idiot sometimes. Yep. And this is one of those times. So punch star guard for the Memphis Grizzlies, Ja Morant.
They can't punch him, but they have suspended him.
Yeah, they did. Conduct detrimental.
See, he doesn't give a shit about his employer. What a selfish asshole.
Yeah.
What a selfish guy. You don't have mulligans anymore. You don't get to rip the coaching staff when you're pulling guns on teenagers and you're pulling guns out in clubs.
Yeah.
I know he beat the charge,
but no, still doesn't matter.
One dipshit decision after another. Good punch. And I love Ja Morant, his game.
I love Ja.
I was ready to become a big fan of him, but he won't let me. He won't let me.
He got the best dunk on Wemby I've ever seen.
Yeah. He's a stud, but
he's an asshole.
Yeah, he doesn't give a shit either about it.
No, he doesn't. Care. That's the problem.
Yeah. You can't do much with a guy who don't care.
Yeah. Or got $300 million. Hard to tell him what to do.
No, I know.
Who you punching?
Good question. Oh, hell, I don't know. I want to punch myself. Now, in defense of myself, this has been the craziest evaluation I've ever been around of a player. I've been wrong before on players. I've been right on players. I've had to change my tune on guys. I have never watched, kept up with, covered an athlete that threw me off on a week-to-week basis the way Arch Manning throws me off. I want to punch myself for violating my own edict when it comes to college football. Polls are stupid until about December the 1st or mid-November. I guess we're going to get one today, aren't we? We're getting the first committee tonight?
I think it's tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow? Is it tomorrow? So we got Election Day, trade deadline, and the first committee vote of the year for college football. One of the beauties about college football is we're literally watching 18, 19-year-old kids develop on a week-to-week basis.
Mm-hmm.
Just because you suck September the 5th, that don't mean you can't be an All-American by November the 10th because you're young and you're still developing and you're still getting better or worse. Just because you have a great game in August, for that matter, does not mean you can't be completely done by December because they figured you out. And especially in college football, where we're watching young men, a lot of them are not even done growing physically yet.
That's fair.
A lot of them are eating nutritiously for the first time in their lives.
Ever.
Because they have money.
Lifting weights consistently. Your whole situation is going to change for sure.
I am done trying to predict what's going to happen with Arch Manning. He made me look like a fucking idiot Saturday. He was incredible.
He was.
And he was sensational.
And he
good.
He said after the game what I said during the game. I was like, damn, the concussion helped.
Yeah, he was joking.
Yeah, he was joking.
Maybe I get concussed every week. You know what? You know why it's funny? Because he's thinking less. He's been overthinking so much.
Yeah, just go play.
Yeah, every pass is 1,000 miles an hour. We have to score 15 points every time we throw the ball. No, man, just run the offense, you know?
Yeah.
Run the offense. And I want to expound more. I just wanted to say, punch me. I'm done evaluating Arch Manning. I take a knee. I have no idea what he's going to do the rest of the season.
Well, they bumped up to 13 in the AP. That's right there out the side of look. We'll see what the committee thinks tomorrow.
Oh no, if they're in the top 16, there's going to be all kinds of blowback. Typical fucking media. Of course, it's Texas. You wouldn't do that for SMU. No, they wouldn't, because SMU's just a fucking private school in Dallas. UT's a school of note. They get the benefit of the doubt. Tough shit.
Yeah.
That UT team I watched Saturday just beat the 8th team in the country. Beat the shit out of them, except for that fourth quarter, which 21 to nothing.
They had to hold on.
Yeah, I know.
They had to hold on.
And Sark liked it. Sark was like, "Great game. What do you think about the 21-0? That's good. Gives me something to get on their ass about.
Yeah, I can go cuss their ass out.
I think Sark kind of liked it. But punch me, worst evaluation of a quarterback in history. However, there's a million other you assholes out there just as bad as me. Arch has been
we all jumped. We all grabbed the life preserver and jumped.
You know who told it? You know who warned us? His grandfather. He ain't pissed to drop.
And I punched Granddaddy.
He ain't pissed to drop. I don't know why y'all think he goes so great.
Yeah, that's the boomer in him.
Archie looks good now.
It's the boomer. They still got Georgia and A&M. We'll see, but good win.
It is a young man with zero experience as a starter in the SEC with insane talent, which is why we don't know what we're going to get, because one series to the next, he looks like his grandpa. In the next series, he looks like Bouquet out there playing quarterback. Sorry, Jose. My bad. I needed to come up with a name, and that's what
fine.
I gave him. So punch me.
You don't know how I play quarterback.
Well,
I don't have to know.
I have a guess.
I could have been All-State.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay. Thank you to Orlando Gill. He brings us people I want
Thank
to punch
you.
each and every day. If you are in need of a divorce lawyer, an adoption lawyer, he had a case last week where someone needed to switch a deed out, I think, on property, on a divorce decree or something. It was over my head, but Orlando Gill, family law. That's our guy. 210-775-4995. You can email Orlando at orlandokilllaw@gmail.com. orlandokilllaw@gmail.com. Just when you think you have all the answers, college football changes all the questions. Like, who's the Heisman front runner? By the way, I totally jinxed Haynes King.
You did.
They got whooped by NC State.
In true fashion. We called that. We're like, dude, he's going to shit the bed this week. Mike was like, oh, he's a Heisman, Rudy. He's a Heisman. Then he went out there and got smacked.
It's been a crazy year. Who do you think the number one Heisman candidate is right now?
Fernando.
All right. Indiana?
Yeah.
Or maybe the kid Julian Sayin at Ohio State.
Or maybe Buki's guys in the running.
Ty Simpson
at Bama. You know what? I love Julian Sayin. He's going to start in the NFL. But he does not have the shitty running game that Arch Manning's had to deal with all year. He does not have his offensive line. They kick ass every week for him. The UT offensive line has not had one good game all season until Saturday. They were great. They tweaked the lineup. They switched some dudes around. And Arch, I'll be damned, Arch had a little bit of time to do a little bit of something, and he did pretty good. I'll be damned. They beat a top 10 team in the country. And, oh, by the way, 42 days without a home game. The schedule effed them over. Offensive line has sucked. Both of their top running backs have been very pedestrian. And that's those are legit excuses for Arch. It really are.
Did y'all catch Saban Saturday morning?
No.
He said, the coach down in Alabama, he was talking about saying.
The coach down in Alabama.
He didn't even say DeBoer.
Oh, wow.
He says he started saying 12 games last year on the scout team. Mm-hmm. And then he lets him go to Ohio State. What a dumbass. It was tongue-in-cheek. Uh-huh. The whole set busted out laughing. But, but there was some – what did they say about comedy, Mike? There's some truth in comedy.
Right. Oh, yeah.
But there's nothing DeBoer could do about that.
All the best
There's
humor.
nothing he could do about that.
All that best humor is rooted in the truth.
Right.
Yeah. I'm not doing a 180 on Arch. I'm telling you, I don't know what. I'm not going to do anything on Arch. I'm not predicting anything with it. I have no idea what he's going to do 1 week to the next. Zero. But I can tell you that he's had one of the worst offensive lines in the SEC. He's had bottom 3 running game in the SEC. Throw in his inexperience and the pressure on him, and this is what you've got. One of the worst offenses in the conference.
Running game pisses me off more than Arch's up and down.
Yeah,
again, there's certain things that the state of Texas is not allowed to do, and one of them is have a shitty running game. Mm-hmm. Should never happen.
Never. You should never have.
You got 100 running backs to choose from every year.
Even when they weren't good, they still had NFL starters at running back every damn year. Right. All these years, and now I don't know what to make of Trey Wisner. He was great last season. He hadn't done shit this year.
Maybe it's the offensive line.
C.J. Baxter cannot do crap. He can't stay healthy, for one thing. The other thing with Arch is he's a tough kid. I mean, I'm proud of his toughness. He does have mental toughness. There ain't nobody in the country been talked about more than him. There's nobody that's been up and down with their opinions more than him. Everything he does is viral. He didn't ask for this, Mm-hmm. He's just playing the game. But give him credit. He don't have a lot of guys with sugar in their britches would have completely caved in by now. Mm. He's a tough kid. I'll give him that. He ain't, it's like, he's just got to keep. At this point on Friday, I'm like, hell, play Caldwell. I hope Caldwell does better. I hope we have a quarterback controversy. Ain't no controversy now.
No.
So kind of like Maverick in Top Gun when Goose got killed. His head may not be all right, but you got to keep sending him up because Arch is too talented.
Get him back up in the air.
Get him back in the air. He's too talented. They're too far along in the season. He just beat Vanderbilt at home. F it. Go Arch Manning. We're going to ride and die with Arch Manning no matter what.
You're from that Metroplex.
Yeah.
Since we're doing NCAA gumbo. What'd you think about those ponies upsetting the Canes?
Well, I will tell you that's what you get Carson Beck this time of the year. I love Miami, but Carson Beck, talking about fool's gold. Now that's a motherfucker that wilts.
No, he
late
was.
in the season.
Yeah, you could just see that Carson Beck. I'm not saying that he sucks, but you can see the guy that was surrounded by 20.
Yeah.
He was surrounded by 27 pros.
Yep.
In Georgia,
yeah,
and probably the best coach. Yeah,
I think Mario Cristobal's record in, I think, November, or like maybe the last 4 weeks of the season, something like 4-18 since he's been at the U. Miami is kind of like A&M has been. Yeah. Oh wow, we're looking good this year. Maybe this is fell off the cliff. But SMU did go to the playoffs 1 year ago.
They got curb stomped, but they did win.
I know they did. Went. I know they did. All right, so in the building, thank you for all your chats. Feel free to jump into the chat if you'd like to do so. Appreciate that very much. Shout out to all of our people in here commenting on Pub Sports Radio. Thank you very much. Cowboy post-game show tonight with me and Rudy when the game is over. Show presented in part by Slackers. If you're looking for a place tonight to go watch the game, maybe you have YouTube TV and you just realized, holy crap, I don't have ESPN.
Can't watch my boys and the Cardinals.
You've got 5 locators in this city where you can make Slackers your watching home. You got 281 in Thousand Oaks. You've got Rector right behind North Star Mall. You've got the one up in the Med Center on Fredericksburg Road. You got the one here near downtown. Had a big Halloween party this weekend. The one on St. Mary's. And you got the one on Nacogdoches. It is Slackers Sports Drinks and Games. If you're looking for a place to watch the game tonight, I can scarcely think of a better place to do so than our guys at Slackers. We're going to be on a remote Friday. We got a weird week, so I guess we may be out tomorrow.
It's election day.
Yeah, it's election day tomorrow.
My kids are out.
Bouquet, when do you fly to Miami? Speaking of the U,
Wednesday at evening.
Okay, so Wednesday we'll be back with our regular show, all of us in studio. Thursday, Bouquet, you'll be in Miami, Florida.
I will be.
So you'll be able to produce the show, but me and Rudy will just be at home. Where are you going to be setting up? In your hotel?
My sister's house.
Oh, you're staying at her house. Okay,
Smart.
Very good. If your brother-in-law's around, I'd love to have him pop on and say what's up. I like talking to that guy.
He has other things to do than hang out with Jose.
But he can jump. He wants to chop it up with us. We can see if we can get an update on the Mexican soccer league.
Jose sitting around here acting like he's poor, about to go to Miami for 5 days.
Well, he's got his hook up.
Yeah, he acting poor. That dude ain't poor. That dude probably a trust fund baby.
Well, I also might get deported this weekend. Who knows? I'm playing Trump's golf course.
Yeah. Are you going to
You're playing a Trump course?
You going to play Trump?
Yeah.
Hey,
it's like you want to get deported.
Yo, you know what, Bookie? I'm proud of you for that. Because I know how much you hate that dude. So.
Not a fan. I will.
Do not embarrass the company, please. But feel free to do a bit, though, but don't get arrested. Well, you gotta fucking do a bit.
Bookie, I got $100 Zelle. If you piss on the sign, I'm roll on it.
Do not.
I will Zelle you
Rudy,
$100.
We don't have another producer besides him.
Any Trump sign on there? Does it have to be a specific one?
The one at the beginning, the one where you drive into the place.
Okay, I can't do that. It's a little too
What's
public.
the name of the course you're playing?
It's Trump National.
Trump National. Oh, Doral. Wow. Okay, the big one. Holy shit.
Yeah.
You ought to go to Mar-a-Lago and moon the fence.
He can't afford Mar-a-Lago.
No,
outside the gate. I'm saying.
They wouldn't let me in.
Go outside of the gate and do something funny.
And Boogie likes chicks that are of age. The only way you go to Mar-a-Lago is if you like underage chicks.
That's true.
Wow.
That's also true. Bag!
Oh, my bad.
That was very loud in my ear hole.
I'm sorry.
No, not you, him.
That was unnecessary.
God almighty. All right, so Bouquet will produce from his sister's house.
He can do it Thursday? You can? I thought you... Okay, cool. I'm down. I just didn't know.
Yeah. Friday, he cannot do it. Is that because of golf Friday? It's okay.
It's
a combination of golf, being hungover, and everything else.
And he's out of town.
He's anticipating he'll be hungover, which is responsible for you. You know? You could be fully responsible and just not be hungover, but at least you admit you're going to get hungover. So
it's a bachelor party. He better be.
You've given us notice.
So, I get it.
All right. So Thursday, you're good to go. Friday, you're out, but I'm going to be running the show. I have no idea how to run it here in the studio.
No.
So we've come up with a
we got a plan.
We're going to
make
a
contingency
lemonade.
plan.
I'll be fine, long as their Wi-Fi works good. Tell him to put the good Wi-Fi on.
He don't turn on.
I know, and he's going to have to for
he
the hour
turns on
on.
For the employees, it's 2G, so we're not on our phones.
I get that, but for 1 hour, I need him to go to 5G because we're trying to do a show and trying to give him publicity. All right, Friday, we're going to be actually me and Rudy.
Let's do the spot now. Bookie.
Yeah, we have back-to-back remotes Friday and Monday because Bouquet's out, and I don't know how to work any of the equipment here in the studio, but I do know how to work my gear, my portable gear.
We've done it a couple times. We've done it before. We did Longhorn post game.
Yeah, we'll be fine, but I got to have good Wi-Fi. That's all I ask. So Friday, Rudy J and I will be out at the Stone Oak location of Texas Cheer Liquor. It is on Bulverde and Evans. I used to work there. It's right next to a Sprouts. They got a damn good acai bowl place in that shopping strip, too. So on Friday at noon, come have lunch with me and Rudy at Texas Cheer Liquor.
Number 6.
It is location number 6, which is my lucky number.
Okay.
Bulverde and Evans this Friday, and we're going to start at noon. It gives me time to get up there and get all of our equipment set up. So it's a noon start Friday, but we're on location, and I will have in the building T-shirts.
All right.
You want an in the building T-shirt? You have to come into Texas Cheer Liquor Studios, which is literally at a Texas Cheer Liquor on Friday. You have to buy at least one thing, use the 5% discount by saying in the building, and you get a T-shirt with your purchase.
And I will give away a Buffalo Trace.
Whoa.
750 milliliter.
Free bottle.
Free bottle. Got present to win.
Love it.
We'll do a raffle for a bottle of Buffalo Trace.
So Rudy and I, noon to 1, a special edition of In the Building on Friday at Texas Cheer Liquor, number 6, in Stone Oak, Bulverde and Evans. Get the 5% discount by buying something that day and say in the building, get your 5% off. And when you show me the receipt, I'll hand you a T-shirt, whatever. We have all sizes. We even have smalls in there for chicks and kids.
Well, San Antonio, do we have XXX?
No, we do not have that. We can take 2 XLs and tape one to the front. And we'll tape the other one to the back. A little tape. All right. So
them 3Xs cost more. That's more cotton.
Thank you to the official liquor store of In the Building, Texas Cheer Liquor. All right. World Series. So we were at a party on Saturday.
Yeah.
But to their credit, they knew that there'd be a lot of us that were interested in the game.
We're going to talk about this. Go ahead.
Y'all ever heard of Mark Wills?
No.
He's an old country singer from the 90s and early 2000s. Had like 20 number 1 hits back in the day. So the family, they hired Mark Wills.
Yeah, that's outside. Like, I got some whiteness in me that's outside of my whiteness.
That's understood. Yeah, absolutely.
It's all good. Mark Wills?
Mark Wills.
Wills with an S, okay.
There's some folks in here know Mark Wills, my age. So Mark was playing outside, but I stood in the back so I can look inside their house because they had a big TV on in there. It was Game 7.
Yeah.
And I could not believe it when Toronto got up 3-0.
You're like, oh, shit, the Dodgers about to lose.
The Bichette home run. But, man, then we got home, and our dog had
accident.
We had to leave early because the dog's dying. So we left early, slipped out the back. The good news was I got to watch the game at home. No, I told my boy.
Oh, okay, cool.
Well, he knew our dog was. I'm like, man, our dog she just needs round the clock right now, which is why we made this decision for tomorrow. But anyway, so I got home. We're able to watch the entire game. I've seen a lot of great baseball games in my life. That has got to be, I don't want to be hyperbolic, especially because it's a Game 7 of a World Series. It has to be top 10, top 15 greatest baseball games I've ever seen.
I'm going to say, for me, I've seen with my eyes, 5.
Yeah.
My eyes. I'm not talking about everybody else. I'm not talking about seam heads. My eyes, top 5 game.
Because it's the World Series and it's Game 7, too. Yeah, it could be top 5 for me. Here's what I do know. Yoshi Yakamoto, what's the last name?
Yamamoto.
My bad.
That was racist as hell.
I didn't remember.
You should. It's Yakamoto.
Yoshi Yamamoto.
Yamamoto.
See, that sounds more racist. Trying to do the racist
Yamamoto.
accent. Here, Yoshi ain't never gonna have to buy a Sapporo in his life.
Come on, Mike.
He ain't never gonna have to buy a Sapporo.
Dog. Now, see, you talking about me, and then you just pile on with the Sapporo. That's unnecessary.
I'll bet he likes Sapporo. I'll bet he does. Well, he never got to buy one again.
Or soju.
That was one of the greatest individual World Series performances I've ever seen. Miggy Rojas.
Badass.
He ain't never going to have to buy a Polar.
He's not Venezuelan.
He ain't never going to have to buy another Polar again.
What is that?
Polar.
What's that?
The beer of Venezuela.
Oh.
All right.
Boogie didn't know that.
Andy Pajes, who had the incredible catch out in center field right after Dave Roberts put him out there, which was incredible. Andy Pajes, he ain't never going to have to buy another Bucanero again in his whole life. Isn't that the beer of Cuba? Bucanero?
And can we officially...
And Will Smith will never have to buy a Coors Light. See, we've got all the races in. How about the Will Smith?
Yo, hold up. Like, seriously, like, you know, when guys get rich, like, you know, Jay-Z or Tom Cruise, Will Smith, the black one, like, these dudes are all Illuminati. Okay. What cult is the white Will Smith in to win 6 World Series in a row? Like, who is he sacrificed, Jose? Does he have, like, some nieces and nephews that died? Like, what did he sacrifice? What did he sacrifice to get 6 World Series in a row?
There's 2 Will Smiths.
There's 2 of them.
Oh, okay. So it's not the same one. Okay, I was about to say.
Dude. One is a hell of a lot better than the other.
Accurate.
But that is correct. A lot of people were thrown off.
I was thrown off by that.
For sure. Yeah, for sure.
Because I'm a passerby.
Well, I get it. It's funny. No, that's a good bit. There's 2 of them some bitches.
So how many is this one in a row?
Big leagues?
I don't think he is, no.
So was this one on the 2020 Dodgers or this the other Will Smith?
He was. He's been a Dodger all this time. There was another Will Smith.
So then he has 3.
In your defense, us white guys do tend to look a lot alike. Just saying.
Y'all doing is all of them are pink.
It's all pink.
They're all pink.
Yeah. When it gets real hard though, it turns like red.
It's a red, like a tip, like it's been suffocated.
Yes, because it's got blood there ready to bust.
Yeah.
Will Smith, other white pitcher Will Smith, not in the league anymore.
He was on the Rangers World Series team in 23.
Yes, he was.
But this Will Smith was on the COVID Dodgers.
The catcher. Yes. He's been a Dodger all of his career.
Very good.
And he is very good. He is incredible. And
go ball.
So from the Miggy Rojas homer to the Miggy Rojas play to save the World Series, that was the winning run.
That was scary.
The force out at the plate. Can you the pressure? And he almost bobbled the ball. He lost his footing. He was able to make the play at the plate. That was going to win the World Series for the Blues. That was it. They were going to win.
Why didn't dude have a better leadoff? And why didn't he slide head first?
I don't know.
I'm gonna be Instagram
analyst. Play, man.
Shouldn't he, considering he had to go home, the third baseman is playing way off the bag.
Mm-hmm.
You got no choice but to get home.
He didn't want to get picked off.
Why are you not halfway down the line? Why are you not sliding head first?
I thought that it was a tie, and normally in baseball, a tie goes to the runner, but they didn't make that call. There was no way in hell they were not going to decide a world title with a replay. They were not going to do that.
But it was the right call. He was out.
Probably if he was, it was.
It may have been the size of Buki's schlong, but it was an inch.
It was by pubic hair.
It was out.
Yeah. So no, I'm not saying that they got screwed, but it was an amazing play by Miggy. The Miggy homer, the Miggy defensive play, the decision by Dave Roberts to swap center fielders in the middle of the inning during a pitching change. He rolls to Andy Pajes, who immediately has to go save the World Series with that catch in the ran over Kike Hernandez. It was with a championship on the line. And then the Will Smith homer in the extra innings. You will not see more clutch baseball anywhere in the history of the game. That's why the Dodgers are the freaking Dodgers.
Or, Mike, can we go back to Game 6?
Mm-hmm.
Bro, again, in that type of pressure situation on the road, how do you think to yourself, say like me, I'm shitting the bed, I'm just running to go get the ball.
Yeah.
They have the wherewithal to throw his hands up and be like, hey, this ball's stuck. Bullshit. Bullshit. That was playable. Which World Series should have been over, but it was a heads-up play.
It didn't bounce, which I think threw him off.
So it was. So in your estimation, that was legit.
I think it got stuck for like 1 second and slowly came out.
But it's still a heads up play.
Hey, Blue Jays, y'all need a wall that goes all the way to the ground, so that doesn't happen ever again. You know how many times that's happened, by the way, at that stadium?
How many?
That's the first.
That's
that
bullshit.
A ball
it was heads-up play.
Happened to catch that little.
Yeah, it's legal tender right there. That spends.
Yeah, I know. When you're that good, though, in that clutch, the Dodgers tend to get breaks because they're so effing great. Know what I mean?
For sure.
The breaks tend to go the way of the team that's better. Funny how that works.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you because we're chiming in. You know, we're talking Game 7, us 3.
Yeah.
And Buki said something, and I kind of pushed back on him, and you didn't really. I want to get your thoughts on it right now.
Okay.
Buki called this an ultimate choke job, and my pushback was
by the Blue Jays.
Yeah, and my pushback was when you're playing one of the best teams ever assembled. Sometimes they just walk you down. I don't think that was a choke. Did you consider being up 3-0 at home?
You got to start giving the winners credit for winning. Yoshi was unhittable in Game 6. He was phenomenal. And what he did in relief in Game 7, that I don't know if that was one of the 5 best games I've ever watched. Yoshi's performance is one of the top 10 greatest performances by an individual in World Series history, especially down 3-2 on the road. And the Blue Jays are a great club. And they just picked the wrong year to be good because they got this Dodgers team. We've been saying this since the first week of February. No one's beating them. It's ridiculous the talent they have. Everybody that's in their bullpen would be higher paid or might have better roles on other clubs. All their bench guys would start on 25 other teams in the league. They assembled by and far and away the best team I've seen in 20 years. And you got to give Yoshi some credit, man, for being clutch.
He called it a choke
6.
job. I didn't consider that a choke job.
I don't think so.
I'll give you the stats.
The Blue Jays
getting caught by Tiger Woods is not a choke.
No, man.
102-7 are teams leading in the 9th inning with a clinch to win the World Series.
Yeah,
the Rangers on that list.
The Rangers are one of those 7.
Oh yeah, they are.
Now
Game
it's
6.
not. Mike and I agree that salary caps are stupid, but then also when y'all fully agree, and it's above my pay grade that Shohei's the best ever, and then if y'all are saying that Yoshi's the best pitcher, how is that fair?
Get your money up.
And then you got Mookie Betts, and then you got Freddie, and then you got Wilson. I get it.
Goes on and on and on.
Yeah, I get it. I'm not a fan of salary caps, but it's almost not fair. And they should win.
Well,
should we be celebrating the Dodgers? They supposed to win, no?
I mean, I like greatness. So I'm not a Dodger fan, but I witnessed greatness the other night. That was pure legendary shit. That was great baseball.
Grit.
Yeah.
I would also tell all the other owners to get your money up, not your funny up, because all of these guys.
Say that?
All of these guys could do this. All they can afford them. And I appreciate a sport where if your owner wants to win the title, and we all know
he can do it.
Yeah, he can go spend his way and try to go put his team in the best position to do it. Jerry Jones would love to do this.
That's correct. That's right. Jerry can't be Mark Walter. Mark Walter doesn't have to worry about it. How about Mark Walter? He owns the Dodgers now.
Yeah.
I mean, he's owned the Dodgers for a few years. Magic Johnson's his partner. He just bought the fucking Lakers, so he owns the Dodgers and the Lakers. He owns all of Andretti Motor Racing, which we just talked about last week.
He does?
Yeah, he bought Michael Andretti's team, and he has a 12% stake in Chelsea, the football monster out in the English Premier League. Life is good for Mark Walter. He's a sports fan.
Look, I'm gonna say this, and this hurts me to say this because I'm a huge fan.
Mm-hmm.
But and I tip my cap to his business acumen. I'd love to have a coffee with him. I'd love to hang out with him. I'd love to be on his yacht. But this giving Magic Johnson credit. Oh, Magic Johnson now has 16 titles. No, the fuck he doesn't.
Well, okay.
He has 5.
That what it is? He's won 16.
Yeah. He's got
everything he does is a
Magic
winner.
Johnson has 5 titles. All right, you don't get to claim titles as minority owner, and I love Magic.
Middle of the stage.
I know, I would too. He's a part of. He's one of the faces of it. But Magic Johnson now has 16 rings. No, the fuck he doesn't. All right. No, he doesn't. He has 5.
Well, they're going to give him one.
They are.
You don't have to. You can pretend it does not exist, but he's going to have one. They're going to have one made. It's going to say Magic Dodgers World Champions,
That's
World
fair,
Series.
I guess. I'm like, man, why are we still so like, man?
And you know what? To Mark's credit, he stays in the back and lets Magic do all that.
If he walked in here now, you and Book would be like, holy shit. And I'd be like, yo, who the fuck is this white
I don't
dude?
know.
I don't know it. I wouldn't
I
recognize
can't
it.
point him out of a lineup.
Okay. Which
So
is that a good thing? Or does it matter?
It is a good thing, especially when you have Magic Johnson as your partner. You let He's the face of the franchise.
Yeah, yo,
off
Magic,
the
you go
field.
do that.
Yeah, off the field. And a guy, and I'm not a Dodger hater. I'm not a fan, but I have been keeping up with Dallas's own Clayton Kershaw since he was 14 years old.
Hey, good for Clay. He's retiring, right?
Yeah.
Great career.
That was it. So
great career.
Yeah,
Way to go out.
Goes out a champ back to back. Got to pitch 2 in the long game the other night, which he didn't anticipate pitching at all. Didn't even know they won. He wasn't sure. Like, what? That's it. He had to be told that he wasn't sure. He thought he had lost track of outs in the 9th inning.
He was warming up.
And he was too busy warming up. He thought he was about to come in.
Yeah.
And when he came onto the scene years ago, obviously, I was covering. I was more into high school in those days. I saw him pitch twice when he was at Highland Park in the Metro Sex.
Nice.
He played with Chris Young, who's the GM of the Rangers now. And that Highland Park team they had was stupid good. They had like all their starters.
Did Stafford play baseball too?
Matthew Stafford. He gave it up. He gave it up after his sophomore year.
He was like, okay, I'm a pretty good quarterback. Yeah, I know, same high school.
Yeah, same high school. And one of the, you don't have to be a good dude necessarily. I just want you to win championships. You ain't going to be dating my daughter.
Pokey.
But it is nicer when they're good dudes.
Yeah.
And Clayton Kershaw is just a damn good dude. Good to see.
Shout out to the Dodgers.
Shout out
to
the Dodgers and Magic Johnson.
And Magic.
He's the.
I love
owner.
Magic. Again,
Hey,
I love him.
How much did Magic help pay to buy into the team? He gets a ring.
No, that percentage
That's
he
his
owns.
money.
That percentage he owns is worth a lot of money.
Yeah, he'll cash out in 2 or 3 years, and not that he needs the money, but he went from Los Angeles millionaire to billionaire fuck you money when he started getting into ownership and building all the movie theaters and all that. Yeah.
And he had like 1,000 Starbucks and sold them and then got into
sold them
owning.
all. Yeah, Magic's a stud, man. Total stud. All right. Happy for the Dodgers, I suppose.
I guess.
Baseball is over.
Baseball
is over. All right. If you want to go get you a bootleg Dodgers shirt, go to where we went and had all of our In the Building shirts made. Sammy's Embroidery. Where else? The official logo man of In the Building is Sammy's Embroidery on San Pedro, just south of North Star Mall. 6900 San Pedro to be exact. Just think 69. 6900 San Pedro. You'll see Sammy's Embroidery. The logo that's out front of the door right there. He's got all those different. He's got all the different kind of swag they make.
You might see a lime green apocalypse truck.
You might see an apocalypse parked out there, or a Raptor, or a bulletproof
or
custom-made
Rolls-Royce
G-Wagon. He's got like 8 cars. Sammy's Embroidery, the gold standard in Texas when it comes to putting logos on stuff, on gear, whatever it might be. Our guy Sammy, 210-824-3900 or samsembroidery.com. Make sure you mention me and Rudy. Sammy, that's how he keeps up with whether or not it's working. It is, but he can't keep up with it if y'all don't mention us, so make sure. Maybe you want to shut up Gina t-shirt, whatever. Sammy's Embroidery is the guy. All right. I waited this long in the show to get to this part because I have a feeling that once we do this, this is going to take over the whole damn thing.
You want to save it for members?
We could. I mean, it's already 11:15.
Save it for members. Sorry, members. Maybe sorry, non-members. We're going to talk Shut Up Gina in the members only.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Well, with us, so with us being off tomorrow, we figured we'd go ahead and get our official endorsements, yay or nay, in today. So why don't we make members only our election
Nobody
show?
shut up.
I will go on the record. I have no, not yet. I'm just gonna. I know that once we get into this, it's gonna take a while. I have more things I want to get to. It just won't take as long as this. We're going to do our election show in the members only coming up here shortly.
We have Steve Kornacki joining us as a guest. You know, he's going to do the map thing.
Yeah, is he going to have his sleeves rolled up?
Yeah,
That's
county?
tomorrow. No, the next show is for me and Rudy to give our official endorsements. Thumbs up or thumbs down. Are we going to vote yes or no? We're going to get into that. And I'm glad you mentioned that. Yeah, members only. That makes more sense. We do have the NFL trade deadline that will come down tomorrow because, of course, hopefully the 83-year-old ossified owner of the Cowboys will do something if indeed he thinks he's going to do something this year.
Jerry's on a high, man.
Wise.
Jerry's oil well just spilled over again.
Man.
He's like, man, fuck Hendrickson, fuck Crosby. The great grandkids just got another oil well.
Jerry's problem is he doesn't like giving individual people money.
Yeah.
He wants it all.
I ain't mad at that. I'm a capitalist.
He has to give the quarterback that kind of money. He hates giving anybody else that kind of money. Yeah. He hates doing it. Hates it. And as we know, based on paper, the Cowboys are nothing but a side hustle.
I mean, have you seen those numbers?
I've seen those numbers. $12 billion ain't shit compared to the oil and gas companies he's got. All right.
Landman.
So so tomorrow we won't be here tomorrow. Wednesday will be an explosive show when we get back in here, provided they do anything.
I'm talking about French vanilla coffee with 2 pumps of espresso explosive.
Yeah, it will be explosive.
Where your ass just explodes.
Yeah. And if you want cowboy reaction, I got a snort. That was rubber snort worthy. You caught me off guard. I wasn't ready for that. I'm trying to recover. Okay.
Explosive on Wednesday. Sorry.
You won't get Cowboys overreaction tomorrow, but you're going to get it tonight in post-game show presented by Price Chevrolet of Pleasanton. How about some NFL gumbo, though, here in the program? Maybe a little more production value would be cool to come in. I just jotted down some stuff that caught my eye. Y'all jump in here with what y'all saw.
You go one, I'll go one. You go first. I got mine ready.
Sounds good. All right. Last night in the land of Pearl Jam, Jaden Daniels blew his elbow out, dislocated the shit out of it. Probably done for the year. Sucks. And the Commanders get shellacked in Seattle, schmeckled in Seattle, shit on, shysted, slurped. Whatever you can get in Seattle, they got it. They're done. You can't lose a quarterback. Yeah. They're done. Wow.
I'm going to stay there because that's where I was going.
Okay.
And it's starting. And the guy I'm going to talk about, it was Mike Shanahan's fault.
Mm-hmm.
But nonetheless, this is still starting to feel like RG3. Remember RG3 had that great rookie year?
Yeah.
And then, Shanahan runs him out there and the
leg.
My
bad. Game was in D.C.
Yeah. Shanahan runs him out there and the leg just collapses.
Yeah.
Like Jaden is starting to feel like that great rookie year, and now it's just injury after injury. It's starting to feel that way with this kid. Like, damn, are we going to ever see him reach his ceiling before his body just says, I quit?
I misspoke. They got dominated in D.C. Dick down in D.C. Driven into the dirt in D.C.
D.C. Dick down in D.C.
Diabolically diatribed, dirty dogged in D.C.
Yeah.
They're done. They're not going to the postseason. There's no way. They're done.
No, they're done.
That's unfortunate. You got offensive players in Cincinnati lashing out against their own teammates on defense.
Bear down, bitch!
That thing's come to a massive, massive stop down in Cincinnati. They are sick of the bullshit, and I don't blame them.
And you know why they're mad, though? The defense had the audacity to call a players-only meeting this week. And then you go out there and give up damn near 50 to Caleb Williams. Pat the ball, pat the ball, pat the ball. Take off running. Pat the ball, pat the ball, pat the ball. Take off running.
That kid scored 48 points this
Let the ball go, Caleb. Shit. Throw the ball. He's wide open.
They're throwing guys on D under the bus. They ought to be threatening a fucking mutiny with their coaching staff, general management, and ownership. Those slapdicks in Cincinnati don't know their own ass from last Tuesday.
You're right. I love Joe Flacco, by the way.
And Trey Hendrickson ought to walk in there today and say, get me the fuck out. I'm done. Why would you want to stay there? You don't care about winning if you want to stay in Cincinnati. I'd rather be a Cowboy.
Yeah. I might have been wrong about Loveland on draft night, by the way. Sorry, Bookie.
We're going to miss. We're going to have misses.
Yeah.
Why hating on my man Caleb? He scored 48 points on Sunday.
Mike, I just watched that whole game. I watched that whole game, and the color commentator picked him apart. He's like, stop the tape. This guy's running wide open. Caleb's looking right at him and not letting the ball go. Let the damn ball go. Throw the damn ball, Caleb. But whatever. Anyway, moving on.
Now, another guy that I hope goes in there and tells me, get me the hell out of here. Tells his people this morning, Mad Max Crosby from Colleyville, Texas.
Yeah.
Once again, the Raiders, they lose. And this game, only highlight really in this game.
What was it?
We've been waiting on Brandon Aubrey to break the kick field goal record.
Oh, yeah. Jaguars did it. What was it, 68?
Cam Little, a 68-yarder in Vegas.
I demand Shotty let Aubrey break that shit.
Yeah.
I got a crush on Aubrey. My next one, Mike, who the hell are the Panthers? Who are they?
They're the team that won at Lambeau Field this week.
5-4.
I know. The Panthers and Arch Manning have me baffled.
Anyway, yeah, I don't know who the hell the Panthers are. They beating the Cowboys, beating the Packers. Who are they?
What they did is what teams used to do against Dallas.
Rico Dowdle's balling his ass off. Buck 32 TD.
I know. He's going to Pro Bowl. He may be first team All-Pro the way he's going. They decided to. Well, they played keep away from Jordan Love because they didn't. They ate up. They went old school. Mm-hmm. I thought they're gonna run a wishbone at one point.
Dude, they had 33 rushes, 20 passes.
Yeah,
that's insane.
25 of those rushes were right at Micah Parsons,
who had 3 tackles, no sacks.
Correct, and no pressures because they did not allow him to do what he does. He does one thing, and he rushes the passer. He is not an all-around defensive end. And they ran right at his ass, and it put him on his heels, and they were able to. Now, they only scored, 16, 17 points. Wasn't like they scored 50.
No.
They chunked up yards. They ate clock. They frustrated the Packers, and they stole a game at Lambeau Field. Good for the Panthers. Yeah, good shit.
A little slice of humble pie for Danny Dimes.
Oh, man.
Little humble pie for Danny Dimes.
Yeah.
Oh, Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
Oh, Aaron Rodgers delivered them. That was that their first loss, wasn't it? Second loss.
They were 7-1. Looking great, kicking ass. Mike Tomlin, baby. My Steelers.
Vrabel Coach of the Year halfway through?
Gotta be at this point.
7-2.
Gotta be.
While his former team, the Titans, continue to shit the bed. Yeah, but blame Vrabel.
J.J. McCarthy.
He got some heart. I like that kid. Yeah. I like him a lot. I just like
He's not always awesome.
No, I like him, though.
They go into Detroit and shock the Lions, Minnesota. Kevin O'Connell's a coaching sumbitch, man.
He is. He's
a
young mother father.
Great coach. Handsome kid.
Go figure. Having to sit out your first year can pay dividends. I mean, now it wasn't by design.
No.
J.J. McCarthy got hurt, but it clearly helped him understand the game better.
Yeah, man.
I like J.J., man. I didn't know what to think of him coming out of Michigan. I thought he was going to be a spare.
Same.
Kid got heart.
Yeah, he does. What else you see?
That's about it.
All
Falcons suck.
I got one more.
Who you got?
Speaking of coaching some bitches.
Yeah. Oh, God. How did I think we were getting out of this segment?
Rolling on down to Denver, Colorado.
What the hell?
The Broncos beat the Texans. The Broncos now are up 2 full games in that division over the Chiefs, who lose a hard fart game last night in Buffalo. My Broncos are tough-minded. They're old school. They're a jingoistic lunch pail team, and we know why. Funny what happens when you get elite coaching. Imagine what happens when you get great coaching.
You know what? Where the rest of the league is lucky they don't start games well.
I know.
That's a couple weeks in a row now. Well, remember the Cowboy game, they were down big. And then even this game against the Texans, they were down.
Yeah.
And they just keep on fighting.
Win again.
Shout out to Sean Payton.
And you're still not going to convince me Bo Nix is an elite QB. He's pretty good.
He's not elite.
He's a gamer.
No, he's not elite.
You know what? He does shit in winning time that I wish some of these elite kids would do.
Fair.
He plays great in the fourth quarter. It's crazy. He's all right in the first 3. But they just set you up with tough defense, good running game. They don't make a lot of mistakes. They do things that well-coached teams do. He may be an asshole, but
he is an asshole.
Are you looking for grandpas or are you looking for titles?
Titles.
Try and get me one. I really want him to get one because then he can shut that whole thing up.
They got it because
you had Drew Brees. You only won one. You're supposed to be elite. Blah, 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 blah. All right, and then tonight, of course, we got Cowboys and Cardinals, and me and Rudy will have post. Show brought to you in part by Jay Ribaldo.
What's up, Jay?
Every time I go to that man's social media, we got yet another pending contract. Jay Ribaldo, Mr. Pending Contract. We'll start calling him Mr. Pending Contract. Jay, my man, yet another one. 1 week it's, I want to wish this beautiful family success and congratulations. They found the home of their dreams. They found their forever home. Blah, 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 blah. They're so happy. Then the next week it's, want to congratulate my latest seller who listed his house and did all the things I told him to do. Got 10 offers. 9 of them were over asking. Congratulations to my seller. Whether you're buying or selling, Jay Ribaldo is the man. This guy gets it done. 210-887-1081. Go look at all of Jay's specs on his website, Ribaldo.com. That is where you find Jay at Ribaldo.com.
Happy belated birthday to Jay Ribaldo. Celebrated a birthday over the weekend.
What did he turn? I think
he turned 40.
25.
Yeah, he looks 25. He's Filipino. They all look young. I think he turned a great
40. Family.
Beautiful family. Happy birthday, Jay.
Yeah, like I said.
Cheers to a great partnership.
Like I say all the time, business is business. And what matters the most is business. You want to get somebody quality regardless. But isn't it a lot better?
I sleep better doing business with good people.
Yeah. Just good dudes, man. Good dudes. My man Jay. Ribaldo Realty Group, if you need a real estate person in your life, like I always use that quarterback analogy. Until you get the right quarterback, it don't matter who your linebackers are or your running backs or your coach. If you ain't got the right QB, you ain't nothing. So Ribaldo, that's the right QB. Them Chiefs, I keep defending them. I damn sure ain't giving up on Kansas City. No, I
refuse to.
Look at the schedule they have played. It is stupid.
It's stupid.
It's stupid. The league has punished the Chiefs by giving them the most difficult first half you can ever have on your schedule. It's ridiculous because they want the Chiefs having good matchups on national television. They want them to be the primetime game. And I get that. But them to be 4-4, what are they, 4-4? 2 games back in the division. I damn sure, as much as I love Sean Payton, I damn sure ain't going to get up here and just, it's in the bag. Just give the division to the Broncos now. Hell no.
Yeah, the Chiefs are now, after that loss to Buffalo. But again, if they get in, they're 5-4. If they get in, you never know.
I know. I don't care if they have to go on the road either. Don't care. All right, we had money come in the last couple of minutes, Jose. Can you go back up, sir, for a minute? Bingo, Julian's in the building. Thank you, man. Texas loses to Georgia and finishes off beating Arkansas and A&M at home. That's 3 losses. Calm down. You know what he means. If that all comes to pass, are they not in does Texas get in with 3 losses? Right now, no.
No.
Let me see who else loses between now and the end of the season.
No right now.
I'll tell you, maybe. UT's going to get the benefit of the doubt if that's what they do.
But when you start giving me Spare MU and Boise State, if those type of teams get in, then now I'm going to be mad if Texas is out.
A 3-loss Texas team's better than SMU.
Now, Tech should be in.
Nobody from the fucking ACC should get in. Maybe Miami. Maybe. Nobody.
They're not going to get in the ACC championship.
Is game day? No. Is game day in Lubbock this week?
Yes.
Who are they playing?
BYU, who's undefeated.
Ooh.
It's a big game. Big game.
Dude, you playing a bunch of dudes that haven't nutted. It's going to be tough.
It's no nut all the time. Not just November.
Are you allowed to pull it?
No, I don't think
you can't pull on it.
No. You cannot ejaculate at BYU unless it's into the vagina of a woman you're married to. Y'all going to have a baby. That's
so I can't tug on it.
I don't think so. No. No, sir.
It's tough to beat some dudes that's backed up. They just strong.
Why would you be Mormon? I'll never get it. I have no idea why people do that. But, hey, there's something for everybody.
We got the Mormons and Filipinos. Anybody else?
Mm-hmm. Watch out. Texas Tech, they get their nut every day up there. Lubbock's wild as fuck.
Texas Tech, BYU, that's a great game.
I had a buddy who went to Tech. Recent quote from my buddy because he's like, he's got 4 kids. He had first kid when he was 18. Like, dude, I'm from Lubbock. There ain't nothing to do but drink and fuck. Well put.
I had a kid at 18.
Well put. So we got empty sacks versus blue balls on Saturday, the game of the year in the conference.
Bro, I remember my first blue ball, bro. I thought I'd die. I thought I was
going to have to go to the hospital.
I did too. I was like, I think I was in middle school, and I didn't know. I was like, what's happening?
Yeah.
I had to ask my older cousin. I was like, bro.
Yep.
He was like,
Yep.
oh man, you ain't doing nothing.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, because I was like, I couldn't
You weren't
walk.
sure? Oh shit, Rudy.
Like I was just like, oh
Yeah.
fuck. I didn't know what blue balls was.
First time I had blue balls, I jerked off 4 times that day.
So you knew what you had to do? I didn't know. I just thought something happened.
No, I just jerked off
anyway.
Twice a day. That day I did 4. I gave it 4 heaves.
And you were pain relieved
until I felt totally.
It was like
normal.
popping a cyst,
dude. Yeah, and it oozed all day. Had to go back in there and keep going after it. Roshi's in here. Thank you, Roshi. Punch Dan Quinn for keeping Hayden in the game.
Jaden. He meant Jaden.
Jaden. Yeah. Well, that was late in the game. I know. Yeah. That was late in the game. All right. Show also presented in part by Tri-City Pain Associates. Rudy mentioned them earlier. If you got pain, they got the time. They want to heal you. No matter what it is, head to toe, butt to nut, back to front, Tri-City Pain, whether it's bouncing back from an injury playing beer league softball, or running.
I love to ask them about a dislocated elbow.
We should get one of their docs.
We need one only because it's like, is that surgery avoidable?
That's bad.
Like, play them the video.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Tri-City.
Yeah.
How can we get Jaden back on the field without cutting him open?
Highly skilled pain managers. They're specialists at Tri-City Pain, dedicated to improving the lives through innovative therapy, non-surgical solutions so you can get back to doing what you love. Tri-City Pain Associates, back on the field, back to work, back to life, every patient, every time. Excellence without exception. Call them or visit TriCityPainAssociates.com. They're all over the state of Texas and all major markets that this show's in. I can't wait to hear from their first patient that's in Houston, Austin, or Dallas.
Yeah, that
saw us.
That'll get me.
Call them. It's TriCityPainAssociates.com. TriCityPainAssociates.com to start your recovery today. All right. Election coverage on this show begins in what, 15?
What 15-minute
break? 30?
45.
All right, 11:45 if you're watching live. It is. We didn't want to do this in this regular show. Rudy made a good call. It's going to take completely over. All right, where are we going to vote? Or how are we going to vote? Let's get into it. Project Marvel. What are we going to do as a show? We want to hear from as many members as we can. If you're not a member, become a member right now by going to the YouTube channel, clicking join, and become a member. All right, that's in 15 minutes, election coverage.
And can we tease Bass Pro Shop Throwdown in San Antonio? Did you see that yesterday?
We got to talk here?
I thought that was here.
All right, let me look.
Was it here?
Can I look? I don't know what you're talking about.
If not, we'll talk about it Wednesday.
Now you got my pecker heart again.
That was here.
Uh-oh, I got blue balls again.
Bass Pro Shop San Antonio.
All right.
Puro Throwdown.
It's fitting that BYU's primary color is blue.
Yeah. I got to piss.
I hope Tech curb stomp their Mormon asses. All right, love y'all hard.